Hello everyone and welcome back to another reading. I first off want to thank you for all your beautiful comments lately. It's absolutely amazing. You have no idea how much that actually means to me. It's the purpose of this channel to reach people, to help you, or just give you something, something that you need right now. Sometimes you just watch a video because you feel you need some companionship. So I like being your companion for sure. And I like being your friend through this, whatever it is, and here to give you the readings that just come through from spirit, of all the messages and guidance. And yeah, so for today's reading, we're looking into where's your next success, okay? What lies ahead? What do you need to know towards your new success and where it's hiding, basically. So for group number 1, we have this beautiful card here. Please don't mind the sunshine, but it's so beautiful. I don't want to cover it up, okay? So there might be some shadows in the cards and a little bit of brightness. We have new moon with a new start is coming. For group number 2, ooh. Okay, that already gives me some messages, but I'm just gonna leave it be. We have full moon in Aquarius and show the world the real you, which is funny. If you're watching this at real time, it's Aquarius season right now, right? So happy birthday, Aquarius. And then we have number 3 with be bold and make the first move with cardinal moon. Okay, to see which one you feel drawn to. Maybe you also feel drawn to the numbers in the timestamps. So if there's an image here or you're not really sure, maybe just look at the numbers. You might be drawn to numbers for some reason in the description box, okay, for group number 1, 2, or 3. So without further ado, I don't know why I keep rambling on. You know what's really funny? I don't know if you really care what I think or how I feel, who I am, but I actually am very introverted. I like being at home with my cats, and that's just my happy zone. But I love talking to you guys for some reason. If I feel your energies, like different people, but I feel so much love too, and compassion and humility, and I appreciate everyone and every personality, like for whoever they are. So I'm talking a lot through this camera. I feel very connected to you, and I hope you don't mind. So I love what I do, and let's just get right into the reading, okay? So you can get what you're here for. Alrighty, I'll see you there. So hello again, group number 1. You chose this beautiful card with a new start is coming and a new moon, so which is already very promising, right? That just shows me that you already have been waiting for a new start. So maybe it's been long coming, or there has been a period of competitive, like negativity, like negative experiences or situations, or just like running into the wrong people. Okay, I just got an image of someone just like somebody just walking on the street, and you're waking up for a new day and you're positive and motivated, and you're just running into those same people again that are just negative and pull you down. Okay, so I feel like group number 1 maybe is really wanting a change, and maybe not so much like a huge new life chapter, but just like a fresh start. Okay, but let's get more into this, because this could mean so many things for so many different people. We'll put this over here, and I'm actually gonna pull some more oracle cards right away. Let's start with the Sacred Destiny. We have this beautiful deck here, and also see what Spirit obviously wants to tell you for your fresh start. Okay, what can group number 1 expect, please, for their fresh start and their success? We have this one. Wow, healing chaos. So yeah, it's very fitting with the image that I got. Okay, it's surrounding stuff that's around you that it almost feels like you weren't picking that. Okay, it's like it just happened. This stuff that goes around you. It could also be like media, news, and politics, like stuff that just keeps going on around you, and you just don't want to hear it anymore. You don't want to see those people anymore. You just need a fresh start. And then let's go with the angel answers right away here. Okay, what does group number 1 need to know, please, for their fresh start, a new beginning? So also, I mean, we're healing it, right? With the chaos that's going on. It's like these butterflies are definitely in your vicinity already, and they're trying to break through whatever is it's like surrounding you that doesn't let this new or fresh start in. As we see here, it's coming. It's definitely on the way. And then we have remain positive. So your angels are telling you to just remain positive. I think it has something to do with some patience and just holding on until this period is over and there will be a fresh start for you. Okay, group number 1. And on the bottom, look, we have no need to worry. So I really feel for group number 1, it's not something that you can influence or that you brought into existence. You just have to live through it for some reason, and it's getting to a point where you can't ignore it anymore, I feel. Or you're done, you know, you're just done with it. Okay, please, beautiful feather messenger cards for beautiful group number 1, please. What can group number 1 expect for their new change or fresh start here? For their success that's around the corner. Get the parrot. Beautiful colors. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. Yeah, so if we get caught up in this tornado here, right, like sometimes it's just really, really difficult to get back out, or maybe you're also getting tired of like constantly resetting yourself and being the one who is working really hard on yourself and remaining positive through all of this. So I really feel an energy of, okay, I had enough. So with the parrot, let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are. I think maybe also some sort of time out. And maybe also just remaining in that state, like it says here, and in your authenticity, because we get caught up, right? We get caught up in this. And so just keep true to yourself. I think you're already doing a really great job, group number 1. So all I can really say is just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, let's see something more specific here with the coffee cup. I feel it's more surrounding like work environment. I see somebody in their work environment where they're a little bit fed up or just annoyed. Maybe you're looking for a new career in that way, or you're just waiting for some news as well with remain positive, or literally just that this tornado is just blowing over, okay? It's funny, like it could be something simple, you know, just like a phase, or it could be something very deep where somebody is looking for a new career as well. So, but remain positive. That definitely, it's coming towards you. It's definitely coming. Like you chose this for a reason. Okay, it is coming because you also want it. But maybe if you remain positive and really in your authentic ways, and don't put yourself in situations where you feel extra annoyed, you know, where you have to do extra chores or something. That keeps you even more stuck in other people's opinions and thoughts and mindsets as well. Okay, can we please get something for group number 1 here? We have this. Okay. We also got love, new love, and the heart. Wow, this is beautiful. So maybe, obviously, with this card, it could also be that you're constantly meeting the same people, or you're feeling drawn to people that are just not authentic themselves, okay, or they're just negative. So whatever you're looking for, group number 1, either being career, love, matter, whatever it is, or your family, but whatever it is, the change is coming. Okay, there's love, new love. Also, if it's not a relationship for you particularly, who is watching, this is your heart. Okay, this is you just embracing your authentic self by letting go. Okay, letting go of others' opinions and thoughts. I actually want to get another one of these coffee cup cards. Group number 1, please. And can we get another card for group number 1, please? If this is about love, I will get a romance angel card as well. We have relocation and home and house. So yeah, there's multiple things coming through here, okay? Obviously, this is very straightforward. Maybe you also will find a new location that you love. Definitely, okay. So if you're sick of like the town you're living in, or this area of the town, or, you know, because of the people that live there, maybe it makes you feel uncomfortable. You just want to feel happy and joyful, like yourself, like a parrot, like your colorful self, and you can't do this in that part of town, for example. So a new start is coming, group number 1. Definitely. Very beautiful. On the bottom, we have ocean with distance and journey. Okay, so it might take maybe a little bit, okay? It's maybe not something that will change like tomorrow. It's something that's coming. As I said, I'm not sure if I can do some timing things here. Maybe we'll see with the tarot if there is some timing that's coming through. If it's about relationships, I will draw a Romance Angel card here, okay? Okay, for group number 1, please. Is there anything about relationships that they need to know? What is changing? What do they need to know along the way while they're waiting? And being the most patient person ever. Good for you, group number 1. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. At first I heard, okay, maybe that's where boredom comes in, or this constant overdoing something, like it's just getting old. And I also heard if the right one will feel like this though. Yeah, I heard somebody's definitely ready for some romance here. If you want to be swept off your feet and just feel like home, like with this heart and location, maybe your partner is also not where you live right now. Okay. And so don't force it. If you're trying to find somebody right where you live and just have it convenient and not complicated, it's about not forcing anything, honestly. Like to have this go away, the chaos, maybe the mind chaos, just to remain positive and really surrender and give this problem to the universe, or give this to whatever you believe in, if it's Jesus or God or your spirit guides, you know. Let them help you with this. But I also feel for some people with the journey here that if you're looking for love, this person might not be where you live right now. So if you go on a journey, or you're away, or maybe even your hometown, if you already moved somewhere else, when you're visiting, something will happen out of the blue, I feel here. And it will feel right. Like, look at her and him, okay? This is a very, this is not just like a physical connection. This comes through as they're not looking at each other, they're feeling each other, okay? This feeling of like, wow, you know, you don't have to be convinced that this is the right person. That's the thing, what I wanted to say. Like, if you don't feel like you have to be convinced, you just feel it into it and everything feels right, then that's the right person, okay? Here we also have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask, self-mask in this relationship. So yeah, trying to convince maybe yourself that these people are right for you. So this, I feel like every topic is coming through here. We had work relationship, we had your living situation, and we also have relationships come through very, very strongly. So this is exactly what I also just talked about. Okay, if you feel like you have to convince yourself or others that this is right, this will happen over and over again. And I think that's what we're sick of, right? For group number 1. So no matter which situation it is in your life, just put it where it resonates for you personally, but don't wear a false mask to convince yourself of something that you know deep down in your heart isn't the right thing, okay? And just so we have something right now, I know I can totally relate. I absolutely understand. We just want something right now. Why do we have to wait? I don't want to be patient. Why can't the right thing just come along? But sometimes it's really just this like letting go of that, you know? We tried and tried and tried, and maybe it's time for our spirit guides, for God to take care of this. So we step back and also realize that we're maybe doing this. It could also be the other people, okay? The people that you're hanging out with, the town that you live in, the people that are just deceptive, you know? They're not authentic, and you can't deal with this anymore. Politics, you know, it's deceptive. News is deceptive. You know what? Just make a decision and just don't watch it. Live your life and remain positive. So let's do some Osho Zen tarot cards for group number 1, please. Okay, these all fell out. Look what's on the bottom right away. It's the Lovers. This is a matter of the heart in whatever situation, actually, okay? If it's work, same thing. Do what you love. Do what you love. If it's about home, move where you want, where you feel good, where your heart is happy. If it's about love, try and find the true you, the authentic you, so you can really feel when the right partner comes along, okay? Let's see what these cards are that fell out for you here. You're starting off with consciousness, and this is the Ace of Swords in the traditional. Very interesting, because we have this healing chaos here. So you're definitely on the right path, group number 1. These are a lot of cards, and I also wanted to do some Lenormand, so I'll see how I can put this. You also have the Knight of Cups, yes, with trust. Yeah, trust, remain positive, just keep going. And maybe this reminds me also a bit of the Fool card. If life is throwing something new at you, just try it. Trust it, okay? Trust that the healing is happening in the background. You just have to step out of the way. You also have the Eight of Pentacles here with ordinariness. Yeah, interesting. I think you already did work really, really hard on the things that you wanted, and it's not really turning out. We have awareness here with, I believe, the Chariot. Yep, stepping out of your old, like whatever the old ways were that you were doing things, be aware of it and just peek through the veil, okay? It's really about unveiling. It's like peeking through this tornado of chaos here. And the deception, taking off these masks, taking off the veil, like not being scared anymore. If we choose to, oh, look what we have. If we choose to not watch TV anymore, or if we decide and we become aware that this television, the politics, the news are not doing us a favor in how we feel every day, they're just making us even more anxious, decide what's going on really. This life is about you, group number one. So you have to decide also how you want to feel. You know, there's crazy news in the world all the time. If we look at the past, if we look at history, things keep repeating themselves. This is really nothing new. They're trying to tell us that this is new and there's a World War III coming. Yeah, okay, maybe. But what does it have to do with you right now? Does that mean you can't be happy right now? My grandparents lived through the world wars. And they, for some reason, chose to live in this period of time, if we are able to choose our lifetimes. And they had also very fulfilling lives. They had children. It's not that because it was a world war that they were like, you know what, I don't want to have kids. Like, I don't want to bring kids into this trashed world. I mean, where are we now? I think we advanced actually like way more. Like now look at all the technology, which obviously could also be a danger, but you know, this is something that won't go away. The news and the media and things that are happening and negative, people are always trying to find the negative in things. So for you actually becoming aware and your consciousness, like you are leveling up in your consciousness as well, group number one, I can't deny that fact because you're taking off the mask. You're ready for the real thing, either in relationships, with yourself, with how you want to live, where you want to live, like wherever you feel good, okay? You're realizing the chaos that's going on around you, but you do not have to participate. And this is something I'm congratulating you on, because this is the biggest, also a key that helps you to move forward and make decisions that are good for you. Like when I look at this, maybe you want to move somewhere into where it's more green, you know, where you can maybe do some farming, or you can just be happy, just enjoy every day in the little things that are basically the most important in life. So this is getting actually really deep, but let's move on. And here we have Seven of Swords with politics. Here's the deception again, okay, with the masks. Just don't focus on it. It'll always be there. The news will always be the news. And when have the news ever been really positive? They're literally there to spread negativity. So we have to just choose something else. If you feel like you want to stay informed, maybe start with, okay, I'm gonna only watch the news now. If you're really watching them or hearing them a lot, maybe only once a day. And from once a day, you move into once a week. And from once a week, you move to once a month. Okay, and then you can really feel the difference when you're like detoxing the news or the radio. Then you can choose what feels better, okay? Needing to know information or actually needing peace. So yeah, perfect. And then here we have the Knight of Wands with intensity. Yes, choose your intensity, group number one. I think peace would be a better way to go. But this is a journey, okay? This is a journey, and you will get there. And then lastly, we have the Fool, which already felt the energy coming through here, which is perfect. You will feel way lighter, group number one, and you don't have to be scared or afraid, like with other people's anxieties as well. Sorry, I just have a little kitty visiting here, making sure he's not. Here we go. Hello. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Here with the Fool, I see this very beautiful view. This is not a fool. This is not, you know, like, oh, I don't care, I'll just do whatever, blah, just jump, because whatever. No, I don't think so. I think this is really you embracing freedom. Freedom of making a choice, choosing your own intensity. Your intensity could be negative, like fearful. Your intensity could also be peaceful. Choosing, dialing in what you want in your intensity, and this will bring you a fresh start. Here it is. There's the Fool right here for you, group number one. And I think that really is your environment. Like, yes, it could mean different things for different people who are watching, but when I look at this is like a whole environmental thing. This is affecting every area of your life, group number 1. But the fresh start is coming. And it's a journey for you because you're becoming aware of this situation. You know, you're leveling up in awareness. You're having an awakening. And that's how the healing is basically happening, through multiple awakenings probably. Remain positive here. Really choose to where you want to look, okay? I know it's easy and it's tough sometimes too. Easy and tough. It's easy to be pulled back into the chaos, and it can be tough to get out of it. I absolutely understand that and can relate to this. But as I said, with the steps, you know, once a day, once a week, once a month. So build on these steps and momentums, and it will become easier. And if you have licked a taste of how freedom feels like, freedom of thought, freedom in feelings, by trusting and just doing it, okay? But you have to force yourself sometimes to also just do it. By being out in nature, for example, as well, it'll become easier. It'll become more apparent and easier, and then at some point it will be a natural choice for you to choose the peace, okay? To choose to walk away from something. It will become like second nature. And then this is like one thing, one step falls into another. Like, with that comes a trust in life, with that comes a faith maybe in God, you know, that you can also let go of control. Lots of things will become easier. The whole environment will become easier. It will be a match to you. Just figure out what you want to be matched towards. Which intensity do you want to dial in, okay? Whew, what a message for group number 1. I'm going to get you a self-care card here to get another advice. Here. Action. Baby steps are still steps. They're better than standing still. Absolutely. Like, you don't have to stand in this. If you can't change anything right now physically, it's about your mental awareness. Here's the new beginning. Your fresh start starts in your head. It starts with you seeing certain things. Third eye here, okay, it's highlighted. You're seeing things. You will be seeing something from a different perspective. Most definitely. Taking a mask off. You will understand something. You will feel, if it's about politics and news and stuff in general, and environment and your business that you work for example, or the people you hang out with, that you will have some sort of strange aha moment. Maybe a bit of an out-of-body experience here for group number 1. But yeah, action and baby steps, okay? As I said, baby steps, once a day, once a week, once a month. Be gentle with yourself, group number 1. It's very important. Not everything has to happen at once. I know it's a journey, and sometimes it's annoying how long things take to manifest or to change, but this is baby steps, so you also will feel healthy doing this, okay? So you're not like, it's going to be safer for you to do baby steps, because it's something that Spirit also really wants you to understand. Spirit wants you to have what really matches you, what really matches your frequency and who you truly are. And you're somehow, in some way, in an environment that doesn't match your true, authentic self, which is like pure love. Like, it's a relationship environment or business or everything, okay? Something will change, and it's going to come step by step by step. It's actually beautiful. I'm going to get you another one of those. Okay. Ooh, yeah, look. Beautiful. We have self-worth with elevate. You get what you believe you deserve. It's time to raise your standards. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I'm so happy that this came out. It's time to raise your standards. This is a perfect word I've been missing so far in your reading, and it absolutely fits amazingly, especially also if you're in a relationship here that's maybe not your standard and you don't want to see it, okay? You don't want to see it. I feel really for group number 1, it has to do with making decisions and standing up for yourself and really being authentic, figuring out what you really want, and then moving forward with baby steps, okay? You get what you believe you deserve. It's time to raise the standards. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Stay in your power, group number 1. This is a really amazing reading, and just also don't be afraid, okay? Things might be slow right now, but they are changing in the right direction. So yeah, absolutely amazing. I really wanted to do the Lenormand. I don't feel like I need to, but let's just see quickly. There's maybe even one that wants to come out for you. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, it fell right onto this here, right? Okay, let's see what happens here. The tree. Yes, the tree. This is, you're deciding on your health, okay, if this is healthy for you. And not just that, it's maybe also in your lineage. Maybe that's just normal for you, how you grew up. Maybe you also feel like you cannot really associate with your family anymore, okay? And then we have this on here. Oh, look, the clouds. And they were kind of sideways on awareness. Yeah, something is moving away, like we're removing veils, okay? The clouds are like, I keep repeating myself now. It's very straightforward messages for group number 1. Very, very straightforward. If you were just looking for confirmation that things are going to shift, they will. They absolutely will. But baby steps, because you also have to take some action in this, okay, group number 1? But you're going to be absolutely okay if you really have trust in yourself, believe yourself, love yourself, please, and do these baby steps, one step at a time, okay? It is not a race. For you, it comes to really fundamental understanding of something. So you can get up here, close that door, and you do not have to go back into this environment. So baby steps are important, so we really, really understand the message, and we can really put them into our system, okay? Even if you want to, if this is something so important, you maybe want to give, you have like a family tree, right? You're going to give to your kids, like you want to raise your children differently, not in this environment, for example. Alrighty? That's awesome. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. It goes for health, it goes for relationships, it goes for work situation, your whole environment, where you live, it doesn't matter. It's basically the same message for everything. So please trust it, group number 1. I wish you all the best. Thank you so, so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading. And you chose this super cool card with Show the World the Real You. Full moon in Aquarius. As I said, it's kind of Aquarius season right now. If you're watching this in January, February, happy birthday if you are an Aquarius. So show the world the real you. Let's get some more cards, okay, and get a little bit deeper into this and see where your success is hiding and your advice that comes with it. I can keep this right here. We can still see it there. Let's get you a Sacred Destiny card first, okay? I heard you have some strengths, group number 2, that you're not even yourself seeing as strengths, okay? We have taking risks. Maybe that is something that you're doing and you don't see this as a strength, okay? Definitely you're supposed to take risks, or this is something that's coming towards you, maybe something that seems risky, maybe you're supposed to take that risk, okay? At the bottom we have happiness. Oh, beautiful! Let's get angel answers for group number 2, please. Here comes the next cat. For group number 2, where is group number 2's success hidden? And what do they need to know along the way? Did you see that? Cards flipped. There's a card that flipped over. Hey, where is it hiding? We have if you believe. Okay. And sometimes I feel when I see this, if you believe, you know, it seems almost a little bit condescending, you know, well, if you believe, you know, whatever, it's not going to happen anyways. Yeah, no. I think with this one, it really comes down to your belief system and what you're accustomed to believing, you know. Like if you, also with belief, for example, if you believe that it always takes risks, you know, to get to the next level or to experience something new, or that it always seems risky, you know, it's a bit coming down to also our belief system and where we focus our belief or what we believe to be true. On the bottom, we have a year from now. That's very interesting too. So I heard the big shift is in a year from now. What cards did I? Oh yeah, the angel, the feather messenger cards here for group number 2. I feel a bit all over the place. I have to say, I'm having trouble focusing for some reason, and I feel this interruption by my cat right now is quite annoying. I'm gonna try and recenter myself. I hope maybe that's the energy I'm picking up from group number 2 here, but I don't want to be so cluttered. I want to give a good reading, so Maybe there's also something about stress, you know, maybe you're a bit overwhelmed with certain things, and it's also a phase for you to like recenter. Make some new beliefs. I heard make some new beliefs and goals. Maybe also like a vision board. Okay, it's still like the beginning of the year. Maybe you haven't done your New Year's resolutions yet, or your goal settings for the year. Okay, because like I said, we have on the bottom here a year from now. So maybe there is something that you want, and you just have to maybe actively put it into writing or put it into words. Okay. For beautiful group number 2, please. Can we get here for beautiful group number 2? Okay, this one really just wants to come and show its face multiple times now. Still a lot of cards that want to come, but I'm going to take the ones that flipped over and this one. Okay, here we first off have the hawk. Pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. Hey, you better listen up, okay? Okay, the hawk, and then we have the oriole. What a cool name, eh? Oriole. I love the colors in this one. It's so contrasty. A new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. Okay. And the crow. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. Yes, exactly what I'm trying to get at. Belief system changes, okay? They start with us, and maybe there's something that just is very contrasty to you. So show the world the real you could really be something that's maybe still hidden within you, okay? Your belief system and how you create your reality. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. Yeah, so maybe some things have been a little bit overwhelming, maybe also spiritually. And with taking risks, maybe you already have been taking some risks to figure out certain things spiritually and how to maybe use the law of attraction or, you know, faith in general. So these things are all coming through here. Yeah, maybe it takes some creativity. And again, when I look at this, it reminds me of maybe doing something like with your hands, okay? Doing something that could help speed this up a little bit, like a vision board. I really feel a vision board here coming through. And you can also do a vision board by journaling. Like if you don't have pictures, maybe words, you know, something that you tangibly like can feel or physically see with your eyes, which is still vision, still a vision board, right? Maybe you could do this on your phone. There's probably an app nowadays that you can download to do a vision board on your phone. Let's get you a coffee cup. For beautiful group number 2, what do they need to know? What's going on here? Oh, another birdie. And we have this too. No, I don't feel those, but I feel this one. We have the dove with peace and serenity. That's very beautiful. Again, it draws me into you if you believe. There's something about sitting in your belief system, meditating, okay? Meditating, bringing it, nailing something down. I really feel like brainstorming. You know, when you do like a cluster thing, I also saw a different thing now. Like you start with a word and then, oh my God, here comes my English description for this. I'm so sorry. Let me like collect my thoughts first because I'm gonna like, this is gonna be so confusing. What is this called? It's like this, using this specific system when you're brainstorming. When you figure out, for example, what your career should be, and then you write down yourself in the center, okay? And it's like a career or a dream or a belief. And from there, you maybe go off writing your personalities. What do you really like, okay? So here, over here, we have these bubbles that all come off of each other. What you really like could be even the color, you know? You go from, I like dresses, to blue dresses, to like you're figuring out your personality through this. You're really writing down your personal traits, your character traits, and the things you really like doing, or the things that match your character. Maybe you're doing some online quizzes to figure out who you truly are, like personality tests or Myers-Briggs tests, or for your career, you know, it's almost like you're figuring out you first, to find essentially what you want to manifest. Maybe you don't know which car you really want to manifest. That is an example, just an example, okay? Maybe you actually really want a red car and you always thought no, like never even thought that would be a thing. This is a weird example, but I'm just going with what comes through here. With the peace and serenity in the dove, there's again, flying. Something is coming towards you. Something will be delivered to you. Okay? And it maybe is asking you to take a risk. If something is coming towards you, an offer, opportunity, something like this, take it. Take it, okay? And run with it. Like, we have this kind of birds approaching here. One like the hawk and the eagle here, or whatever this is. Looks like a bit like a hawk too. They're watching from above, okay? They're watching from above. But they're not afraid. If they see something, they just go for it. They go for this one mouse that they see so far away, but they're going for it, okay? And it doesn't matter along the way what's happening. They're just going for this one thing that they see, have their eye on. They're very focused. Focus is coming through here as well. And with that comes a beautiful delivery of peace. So maybe you have to do something you haven't done before yet, with show the world the real you, and figure out that you actually have the strength and the power, okay, to do something that you never thought could be possible. By being laser focused, I heard, nailing it down, bringing it to the center. Again, I feel the same message, like zoning in onto something specific. That's why the vision board came through, like putting your goals on paper, okay, and not dismissing them. Even if I feel like they're too risky, or they're too good to be true, or it's just, you know, a little like scared of it. Show the world the real you. I really feel stamina coming through here, and confidence for group number 2. If you wanted to do this business, if you wanted to have this idea and you want to bring it to life, you want to have this online business, or, you know, whatever, start making videos, anything really, like maybe it's something completely weird. You never thought, you know, you could actually be making money with this, for example, whatever it is. Could also be a person, could be online dating, could be like anything really. But I love this peace card coming through. There's lots of birds here. You might also have your spirit guides come through here as animals, okay? You might be very connected to the birds, so maybe you want to pay attention to birds. Let's get you another card. Also, if you believe in science, okay, you have to just, it's your belief system. There might be animals or birds showing up all the time, but maybe sewn into them, okay? Become still and really try to figure out what they're trying to tell you, especially if it's like a repetitive sign. What else can we get here, please, for group number 2? Honestly, when I saw this, I was not expecting a message like this. I don't know what I was really expecting, but... Oh yeah, I saw the veil. Peeked through before. Wisdom keeper with the veil. Wow, that's deep. Group number 2, that's very deep. There might be something coming towards you that is very, very important. Maybe some important messages, okay, that you need to know on your path here for your success, that's hiding somewhere, that will help you to show the world the real you without anxiety, I heard as well, you know, without hiding yourself. Wisdom keeper. There's something in the deep inside of you. There's something deep inside of you that wants to come out, group number 2. And I feel like your spirit guides, everyone's already watching you for this thing to bubble up, okay, for you to discover. It's definitely time. You chose this. You felt attracted to this. It's time for you to nourishment, yeah, transform. Nourishment and transformation with the scarab. Look at this, beautiful. It's gold and has this diamond, like this jewel inside. You have this jewel inside of you, group number 2. You have to nourish your wisdom, something that's deep within you. If you've been looking for stuff on the outside right now to come to you or to resonate with you, you actually have to sit with yourself, group number 2. The secret, the answer, your hidden success is within you. It's something that's hiding within you. And it wants to come out. You have the wisdom, you have the depth, you have the knowledge. You're very intelligent, group number 2. But maybe there's one thing that has been holding you back, or one thing you haven't explored yet. And maybe that's the deep belief system inside of you, the depth of your own personality. Okay? Let's do these Osho Zen. For group number 2, please. Let me fill this one. Compromise. 6 of Pentacles. Give and take. Other people could also be helping you. We had this here. Pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. Take this. Take the message, okay? even if it feels uncomfortable maybe, or you're like, oh, what the heck, you're full of crap. What are you talking about right now? Are you a very strong person, group number 2, and I absolutely respect this, okay? But maybe there is something where faith has to also come in. And maybe it feels risky to let go of control and give over to faith completely. And let something be handled for you by just switching your belief or by just tweaking your belief. You'll be like, nah, come on, this is gaga, this is cuckoo, this is like weird stuff, like this is impossible. You never know, group number 2. You might just want to open up to a world that you haven't explored yet. There will be helping hands in this. You will receive this as soon as you, like, it's the same, like if people go to church or Jesus, they rediscover Jesus, for example. Suddenly there's a lot of things happening that come almost as a reward, as a sign towards you without you doing anything. You only put in the faith, okay? The only action you had to take, or those people have to take, is to put the faith in and to believe in Jesus, or say Jesus is, you know, it's my savior, whatever you believe in. Just trying to give you an example. Maybe you've actually experienced this on a personal level too. And then you just see what happens. Things will shift, things will start to change. And I'm not talking you have to go to church now, but I mean, like, even if it starts with you discovering your own personality, who you truly are, and how you do things, your pattern of yourself. Here we have conditioning. This is the devil card in the traditional tarot. Yes, absolutely. Here we have the lamb and the... Oh my goodness. It actually fits this Jesus message really, really well. You know, being the sheep and the follower. I think group number 2, maybe if you're on Aquarius or you resonate with like air sign or something, maybe you don't want to feel pushed into a corner or pushed into a box, okay, of a belief system. You don't want to be controlled, group number 2, and I completely understand that. But it's maybe just also looking at it from a different perspective. Who are really the sheep, okay? Because the sheep in the Bible are completely different than the sheep that, you know, people make fun of with, oh, you're just a sheep, you're just following, you're stupid, you know, you don't have a brain of your own or belief system or strength or control. And I can understand this, giving up control biblically, okay, to a god, or giving up control to politics and stuff like this, like, it's very different from each other. So maybe there's something within you that you haven't discovered yet. You know, there's a key within you, or something that you may be influenced by your environment of what to believe. That, you know, like, for example, religion, you know, it's an institution that's just out to get you. It's just making a fool of you. You know, they're just trying to manipulate you, just like the news or the government or whatever it is, you know. Make your own mind up. Like, get into the depth of your own belief. It's funny that this politics thing is coming through again. That actually came through in group number 1. If you felt drawn to group number 1 as well, maybe there's a message in there for you, okay, as well. But I don't want to give it away here too much. But I think also with something coming through here, something that you're hearing here, pay attention, powerful messages being communicated to you. Maybe there's just something in there that gives you like this tiny bit of like just a thought. Okay, it's just a bit of a thought, an idea, and that brews something, okay, that's maybe brewing inside of you, and maybe soften you to a different perspective. Where's the successing for group number 2, please? Felt this one on the bottom too. We have past lives. I think that's the moon card here. Let me see. What is this? 18? It's 18, right? Yeah. 18 is a moon card, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Let's just go with this image here. Yeah, I think your belief system has been shaped by a family. Like, it's a deep-rooted. There's something deep rooted here for group number 2. Suppression, we have like, oh yes, look, exhaustion, suppression, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands right here. something is bugging you, something that wants to, something just has to be bubbled up and maybe visited for the last time. Maybe it's a belief system, okay, or just whatever it is, like a topic that needs to be looked at one more time and then needs to be let go of. Here with the rebel, with the emperor, as I said, I feel like you're a very strong person in general, but now it's also time for you to be the strong, independent person, show the authentic person that you are, and break those chains, okay? Break these chains to your past. Break these chains to your old belief system, group number 2. There will be a huge amount of peace coming in. This stuff just reminds me of this faith thing with God, you know? But it might not be that for you. Like, it could be very spiritual in a different way for you, but it doesn't matter. Like, I don't want to put anything in the box here. You don't have to, you have to do, just promise me one thing, group number 2. It has to be peaceful. It has to feel like peace. I honestly don't care if you believe in Jesus or you're a Christian or a Catholic or a Muslim or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, you have to feel peace around it. There's certain things, even in spirituality, that we're striving after. There's rules, you know, to this planet. Like, you shall not murder, for example. Like, you should not do this or this or this or this. And I believe that goes for this should go for any religion. It should go for any belief system. Things that are really common sense. We have traffic lights, we have, you know, there is a certain amount of control that is necessary in this world. And maybe this is something that you need to hear also with the emperor. You're very, very independent, strong person, and maybe you're turning into this. Because you will also experience that this big message, this big belief system brings so much peace. But you're also not, like, it's not something you have to push onto other people. Like, what I'm trying to portray right now is not pushing anything onto you, group number 2. I'm just like letting you what I'm feeling through you, through this reading. And there is a certain amount of control in this world to keep us alive, to keep us safe, okay? That also people can live in peace. For example, if we're driving in traffic, there is traffic rules and they make sense. And the same goes for living or how we should think. And I think maybe there's rules and there's not rules. Or these are the things we have to come to terms with, figure out that what matches us, okay? What brings us peace? Some people really want to live on the beach and some people really want to live in the mountains. I know this is a very stupid example maybe, but it is the truth. You have to find your own personality in the rules of life, almost in this chaos of life. Who are you, group number 2? And who are you going to be influenced by, or are you influencing? It is a very strong, deep messages again. I really thought, honestly, for these readings this time, it will be more of a lighter message. But again, here we go again. It's very deep. And I feel a lot of people are shifting. A lot of people are exhausted of old ways. They need a shift. And this planet is shifting into a better place. And I do not believe personally that it has to be through Christianity or through some sort of specific spiritual discovery. Peace is the biggest, and most important thing that we can experience on this planet, in this human being. We're humans. We have crazy frequency going on all the time. We have emotions, we have thoughts, we have all these stresses, all these tough things to deal with. We can feel temperature, we feel cold, we feel hot, we have contrast all the freaking time. It is really, really important to find your center and your peace. Just feel peaceful and stick with it. Whatever makes you feel peaceful, stick with it and believe in it and have faith in it. There is a spiritual world around us, group number 2, that protects us and guides us. I don't care if you call it Jesus or if you call it spirit guides or your past loved ones. I honestly don't care, or fairies, or don't care. Just knowing that we do not have 100% control. It is what it is. We have an expiry date. This is the most promised thing we have, is being born and we're going to die. And in between, there's a lot in between, and especially a lot of up and down. This is contrast. This is what we live for on this planet, and we have to find the center in it, that this is okay. Light wouldn't exist without the dark, and vice versa. Whew, okay, that was a big message for group number 2. Like, I really hope I'm not sounding rude. I know I have this tendency sometimes because I get really passionate about this topic, but I only just want the best for you. I want everybody to live in peace with each other, amongst each other, for each other, for themselves. Like, if we really truly know ourselves, we can live in peace with everyone. Okay, people just make decisions, and some people are just not there yet, group number 2. You're very smart and intelligent, and you might be way further ahead than most people on this planet. So don't judge them, you know, don't judge them. Live your life for you, what feels true for you, what is for you. Okay, and I know it's difficult, especially when it comes to family affairs. You know, I feel, you know, certain things are being handed to us and it's a bit chaotic and stressful, and we can't really push people away all the time or tell them what to do. But it's always important to nourish yourself again, okay? Especially for this particular transformation that you're going through here. Wow, what a message, group number 2. I'm actually quite impressed, to be honest. Really, this is very exciting and deep, very, very deep, very deep. Okay, let's get you a self-care card here. Just some, whoops. So it's something more straightforward, and I don't have to like yell at you. I'm not yelling. I'm just giving a message. God, I'm way too passionate about this topic. Okay, for group number 2, please a self-care card. Oh, okay, this one really wants to come through. It's your body. Look at this. Your body deserves love. Yes, be gentle with yourself, okay? Feel peace. Maybe it's a good hot bath or a hot shower or going to a spa. Something, okay? All right. And we have self-worth. That's a very common theme for today here for the readings. It's actually kind of yummy. Okay, anyway. Why settle for crumbs when you deserve the whole meal or a whole meal? Absolutely. Give and take. We have 6 of Pentacles here, okay? Give and take. What you send out when you love yourself a lot and you found peace within you, this will also something that comes back to you very naturally. Okay, lastly, just because I did it for group number 1 too, I wanted to get some more Lenormand cards. Maybe just one or whatever wants to come out here for group number 2, please. Maybe conclusive message here for group number 2. I felt this one. Oh, the lily. How beautiful. Again, reminds me of the body for some reason. The lily could be something sexually as well, but it also has to do with like old, you know, wisdom. When we had this here, the wisdom keeper. Your body, that there is some sort of wisdom about you in your body, in your system, in your mind, okay? Self-worth, body. I mean, you have to love yourself, group number 2. Show the world the real you. Maybe you've been a little bit intimidated about like other people or, you know, how to dress and how to be and what to say and how to show your body even too, you know. You have to love yourself first. Take a risk, go out, be yourself. It's just a belief system. It's maybe just a belief system that be pushed onto you. This is not true. This is the devil. You know, if we're thinking negatively about ourselves. We'll see if there's one more card here or 2. The fish upside down, but I don't really take that, whatever. The fish is kind of like finances, but it's also like a lonely fish. And with this card, yes, it's about finances and stuff, but I see this lonely fish in a fish tank. I think you have to come out of a box. You have to come out of a box that has been pushed onto you. That's not really your box, group number 2. If you're an Aquarius, if you're drawn to this Aquarius energy, first of all, you're super smart and intelligent. I say that now over and over because it's the truth. But you're very deep. You're super funny. You know, you also maybe don't put things on a pedestal. Laugh it off. Move on. You're super caring, caregiver. If you resonate with this card of the Aquarius, embody is coming through here as well. See, there's like a naked body here as well in the card. It's being vulnerable, you know, it's this vulnerability, this authenticity, this is showing really who you truly are. Who are you? What's your real hair color? Maybe you don't want to color your hair anymore, you know? Like, who cares if you have gray hair or blonde hair or red hair or black hair? Like, who cares? It's your thing. If you feel peaceful, if you feel good, if you're happy, and you can go out in the world without just feeling normal like you would in your 4 walls, you know, when you're at home, you feel safe, then this is for you. Absolutely for you. Same goes for sexuality, okay? It's the same thing. You don't have to feel lonely, pushed in a box just because you feel maybe you're different or you have a very strong opinion on something. It's really like a personality thing here for group number 2. And on the bottom we have the clover and the star again, Aquarius coming through again here. Absolutely, you're the star and you're lucky, okay? When you feel authentically you, at peace, at peace, at peace. That will bring you the biggest wisdom we can ever know. We don't have to go to university or have some crazy degree to figure out that we should all live authentically, love each other, and first of all, love ourselves. That's the most important thing. Everything would be so nice in the world, wouldn't it? Does it just sound like too good to be true? It's a good question, group number 2. But in the end, it doesn't matter. Again, this doesn't matter because it will always come back down to how you feel. If you wake up feeling good in your own skin, you feel good about yourself, you've reached every success you can ever reach. This is the most important thing. Being okay with ourselves, you know, being okay, being strong, confident, having the faith in ourselves, and obviously the faith in our spiritual realm, whatever that means to you. The most important thing is living in this balance of life, you know, this contrast, moving through the contrast, you know, accepting that there's ebb and flow, up and down. We're just accepting that. Just like the sun goes down, it gets dark, and it comes back up. It's just finding those little moments, the little joys, the self-acceptance, and just being generally content and happy with ourselves. And then we can live a pretty good life. Group number 2. On the bottom, we have this invitation card that really speaks to me right now for you. Invitation, okay? Calm, beauty, love, kindness, joy, hope, fun, adventure. The words you speak are an invitation to life, a request to bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. I couldn't have said it any better. This is perfect to end your reading, group number 2. I really hope that helped, okay? I'm going to show you this again. Absolutely beautiful. You're beautiful, beautiful person, group number 2. Don't ever doubt that, okay? It's right there. Here's your full leaf clover. Just take it. Choose it. Take it. You're the emperor. You're the strong leader, okay? Perfect. It's amazing. You lead, not your past. You lead into the future, into the right now. Whew. And with that said, group number 2, thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all the best, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, beautiful group number 3, and I mean, I kind of apologize for all this sun, but on the other hand, it's absolutely beautiful and absolutely amazing. And it's kind of like shining with these shadows right into your card, and I really love it. You chose this card with Be Bold and Make the First Move. Okay. I feel with this card, it's like somebody like really, really dreading their, you're walking the walk, okay? And you're walking the talk. I really feel somebody who's walking the talk. And if it's deep snow or wet snow or it's cold or warm or hot or wet, it doesn't matter. You will go the distance, group number 3. It's a very interesting message coming through right away. Let's get you a few Sacred Destiny cards here. Okie dokie. And you are greatly protected along the path, okay? Along the way. Your health is protected. Whatever you're going through, whenever you're on the... I feel group number 3 has a really good connection to feeling when they're on the right path. And you will feel that. If you don't, just in case you don't, you will feel it because nothing can hold you back. And you're protected as F. You won't get sick. Nothing will happen to you. Like the weirdest things. It's like they will move mountains for you, okay? When group number 3 decides to do something, oh my god, the world stands still. We're watching group number 3 because you're going for it. This is so amazing. Oh, here on the bottom you have power. All the power to you. Here another power. Like you're full of energy. When you want something, you probably have a lot of passion, okay? Or you just like eyes closed and through, like you will do whatever it takes, or this is coming towards you wherever your success lies. But this is something very ballsy, you're very strong, you're very what's the word, determined. Absolutely incredible. Let's get some more cards here for group number 2. Else what the angels are saying here for group number 2. Where's the wisdom lie here? The success. Why I just said wisdom. Trust. Yeah, trust that you're also protected, okay? If you don't feel this, whenever I say something like you are this and this and this, this is something that's coming towards you, that's the energy that wants to resonate with you. Or it is already resonating with you, but you're maybe not experiencing it yet, but it will come. You will be very, very straightforward with something, okay? Whatever this is, might be a relationship, work, or just something along the path. Your success lies in something that you will just go for. It will feel so right to you, we'll just go for it. Because of your trust as well. It's almost like you're being rewarded. I don't know why group number 3s are always getting rewarded. Like my group number 3s are just like absolute go-getters, and they're just amazingly already very, very awakened and high-level people. Okay, angel, no. Feather messenger cards. It's called Divine Feather Messenger. Oh, beautiful, group number 3. See all this, like how this is highlighted? It's almost like a Jesus rising. Who are you, group number 3? This is incredible. Maybe you discovered a new path in your belief system, your faith or your career, whatever it is, and you're just going for it. All the power to you, group number 3. You're protected, you're on the right path, okay? Okay, this one, we have the Kingfisher. Prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in the perfect form. Wow! Everything's happening for you again. Group number 3. This is incredible. So incredible. Oh man, I saw this also, that was resonating. It's so similar. Look at the colors, blue and yellow. Willpower, your willpower. If you don't feel this yet, group number 3, which I cannot imagine, but you will feel it in your solar plexus chakra, okay? It will just light the heck up. It'll be on fire. You will feel something so strongly you almost cannot stop yourself from going after it. The blue jay. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Yeah, have faith that you receive in the perfect form. Just the trust, okay? Along the path, don't fall off the wagon of thinking, oh my God, what if, to make everything perfect. You don't have to do everything perfect. That's why protection is here. You just trust. Prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in the perfect form. If you feel something is right, you just almost do the first step of saying yes to it, okay? And everything will fall into place. I don't know if I ever had a more perfect reading. And that's incredible. If it's about finances or even investing, relationships, whatever it is, like, oh God, that gives me chills. I'm so happy for you, group number 3. It's your success. Your success will just like hit you like a lightning strike, okay? And you will just know that this is the right thing for you. Oh my God, there's way too many. Okay, but let's just look through it really quick, okay? We have Gazelle first with change and purity, beautiful. And then we have choices and indecision with triangle. I don't think you're going to be caught up in this triangle. If you're in this triangle right now, there will be something that will be so sharp, like it will be like a lightning, okay? Like an electrical shock to you, and you will know, group number 3, you will know what the right thing is, the right choice. And we have anger with stability and security and protection, yes, absolutely. We have justice and documents and the scales. There's a lot of balance here. Balance coming through when you go your own way, group number 3. When you really go after that feels right. Okay, that thing that just like, you have to do it. And then you have to trust along the way. So there will always be a balance for you. But documents, it could be about documents, something coming in. It could be some sort of decision making. We have decision in here. Or choices and indecision. Justice and documents with the scales. That's underneath your abundance and luck. So maybe it has something to do with also with some finances and investments, okay? But maybe you're on fire for something. Maybe you were thinking about something else, and then this something just hits you like, oh my God, I have to do blah, 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 blah. We have finances coming through multiple times now, okay? You will be guided. You will be so guided. Yeah, it'll perfectly work out for you. This just fell off from the deck. Lock, unlock, we have the key. You have the key, group number 3. For your success, you have the key, and it will hit you like a crazy idea moment. You see something, you hear something, and you were just like, oh my God, you know? This is an OMG moment. For group number 3. Let's get some Osho Zen cards. What else does group number 3 need to know? Where's their success lying here? Where is it hiding? Yeah, be bold and make the first move. It's just you saying yes to this crazy idea. Even maybe seem crazy. Oh yeah. You have the past lives with the emperor, with the rebel. You break chains, okay? You might be doing something nobody has ever done in your family, or maybe also breaking chains from all your past lives, okay? Maybe you have been repetitively doing something in your past lives that was very generic to your family line, but you're breaking out. Like you're the one who is like shifting and changing. What's that word? Like you're changing your history. You're changing. Like you're the one in the family, like the black sheep, for example, the one that does something completely different. Maybe there's also like a lot of you in here. I actually heard. Okay, so there's something that hasn't happened before, either in your family right now, in your lineage. Yeah, like your lineage breaker. That's what I meant to say. Or in your past lives. Okay, that you already lived. So you're definitely breaking a chain here by a very quick, sudden shift and change in things. You just have to stay centered. Don't ever lose trust and hope and faith, okay? You want the key? You got the key. That's just what I heard. Okay, is there anything else for group number 3 here? I will say, like, group number 3 always has the quickest readings. It's very straightforward, and you already got what it takes. I really feel like group number 3 is like, it's almost confirmation. Like, you don't really need that much advice. Here we have the page of wands. Yeah, playfulness. Yeah, here's the idea again. The feeling, this extreme excitement, this action-taking feeling that you will get, okay? Also by making a decision of being this. You have the power, group number 3. Definitely have the power. Wow. Oh yeah, of course. I'm not surprised to see this card too. Beyond illusion, and it's a judgment. Is it judgment card? Yeah, I think so. Because here with the scales, I also felt judgment and also justice. Okay, it's all like swinging in your favor. Yeah, maybe I'll do the Lenormand first for you. So like more of a finances here, and be bold and make the first move. Sorry, I have to get back to this. There will be an idea that's suddenly jumping in your head, okay? Maybe also after like some sort of information that you're receiving. And you will be doing something like that will maybe by other people seem like an illusion or something that, you know, you shouldn't, like, you shouldn't be doing this. We've never done it like this, blah, blah, blah. But you will. You will do something different than it has been done before. Group number 3. Is like, they feel the sudden change, okay? Maybe you also feel like a different person suddenly, like you heard shape-shifting a little bit, and maybe you will also look different suddenly. You want to change your looks or something suddenly, okay? This, you know, it's like interesting message that's coming through now. Okay, get more information here for group number 3. Luck. Okay, really? The 4-leaf clover. Whatever is going to happen, your success, you have the key, group number 3. And it's literally there. You just have to act on this, like, electricity, like this energy that's coming towards you. You just have to act on this, like, aha moment. This, like, oh man, oh God, I have to do this. I can't let this slip away. And here we have the ways. You will go the way. You are on the way already there. You're on the lucky path. Group number 3. This is so crazy. It's like group number 3. It's like you're just amazing. The lucky path. Yeah, I heard that here. This garden. Public. Maybe you might go public, okay? Maybe you have this idea too that to sell your products or to make an online platform or to in your community, maybe to do something in your community, to really like also shine in your community. With the trust card here, I also see something like religion, okay? Something, maybe there has also been a faith, a specific faith. This is an example, okay, where I see this shift happening here from your lineage. This might also, maybe nobody in your family was religious and now you're actually really, really coming to faith and you're doing something with it and you feel this inspired spark. You feel this protection. You feel called by Jesus almost. You feel called by God to do something. And this is not just about religion. This is about finances, you know. If you feel like called to buy this lottery ticket, you feel called to do this business. You feel called to invest your money in these stocks, funds, whatever, whatever it may be for you specifically, but prosperity and the abundance of it will be absolutely amazing. And the key is in your hands. You have the key here to unlock this, because don't let this opportunity pass you by, group number 3. Even if it feels like you're a bit of a rebel, you know, you are the leader of your own life. You are the leader of your success here, group number 3, and you're well on the way. You picked up the 4-leaf clover, go on your way, you go the distance. That's what I said right from the beginning. You go the distance and you make it public. What else can I say to this? This is freaking amazing. Let's get you a few self-care cards here. You're on the right frequency. When I look at this page is drawing me in here, the Page of Wands. Look at this. You're the master of your life. You know, you're dancing through your life the way you want. And as long as you stay playful, even though you have this strong, very grounded human behavior, is leadership, the strength around you, you also have this lightheartedness around you. And this is maybe something where you have to keep the balance. So you will always stay on track, okay? You have this this is so incredible. It's almost like you won't listen to other people's opinions. You just go your path, go your way. We have choice. We had choice before somewhere. Okay, this reminds me of the 7 of Cups here. Making choices. Worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. Yes. And how do we do that? By being the emperor, the rebel, by also staying innocent and playful, okay, and just happy in the present moment without condemning anything else. Staying in our own lane, group number 3, okay? Follow your path. Worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. I don't see, the Fool card didn't come out, but there is a bit of an energy here, this combination of the Emperor with this image of the Page of Wands. You definitely have the strength also to start new all the time. But you're being protected doing so, okay? And if you stay in your lane and you keep the faith going and you believe in yourself and you know who you are, and you will not be, you won't struggle if you feel like, okay, that was a failure, for example. Maybe that was in the past, okay? But you have this lucky, what's the word? Maybe other people just see you as this lucky person. He's always lucky, okay? But that's for good reason. They haven't figured out your secret, but it doesn't matter. This is your thing. You have to keep how to live your life successfully, and you're freaking protected doing so. You get nudges where other people are like, "Are you crazy?" And you're like, "Yes, I am, and I'm gonna go for it." Okay? Stay in your lane, group number 3. You're doing absolutely great. Okay, don't worry. Always trust, and then do the action steps. Like it's the law of attraction, right? When we want something, you feel this inspired nudge, you take action and go for it. And from there, you wait for your inspired, your intuition again, where you feel inspired to do the next step. Because you're always in tune and in contact with your higher self, your spirit guides that will guide you, but you will always have to do that one step physically, okay? That's why we live here. We have to do physical steps and do things. We just came here to do things, I don't know, experience things, do things, and make choices. If they're right or wrong, these are all experiences, you know? It's also tell you that there's no failure, really. And we all know this here as saying, you know, there's only, we only gain experiences. Like, we never fail anything. We fail if we don't start, if we don't choose, okay? If we stay stagnant, basically, or give up, don't believe in us, or don't have trust anymore, you know? Just keep going. I also see that it probably makes you the happiest if you just do things, experience things, you know, even if they don't work out in the end, but you had a good time along the way. And you feel so empowered when you do things that other people maybe don't. Maybe that's your thing, you know, group number 3. You're different. different. You're unique. I should say unique. You're not different. You're just unique in your own way. Like everyone else is unique, but not everyone else has realized that. Some people just live like everyone else, and they're like, oh, I should do this because everyone's doing this. That's just normal. You're definitely not like that normal type, group number 3, and don't let yourself be pushed back into this box ever again. As long as you stay authentic and faithful to yourself and to your belief and just go your way, you will be lucky, okay? You will be supported, protected, and there's lucky outcomes financially. I would predominantly see financial success here, okay? And so with that said, did I get everything? Yes. With that said, group number 3, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that helped this confirmation here, how awesome you are. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.